So let's start with file handling, C programming. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if it's visible to you all.
Visible, ma'am.
Okay. So file handling. So I hope concept of have you all heard about file handling concept in C programming earlier? Anything about it? Okay. So in this module, we have three lectures. First is based on introduction to file, creation of files, how to open, close, read, write, update, how to perform those operations in the file. And there are two types of files we'll see. Okay, so these upcoming three lectures we'll cover all about file handling in C. Okay, let's start. So today we are going to study about file. So first of all, what is a file? So file is nothing. It's just a collection of data stored in the secondary storage. Basically, what is secondary storage? Maybe your hard disk where the memory is permanent, right? So you can store the data. Uh, okay. There can be multiple operations on the file. So you can open a file, you can read the contents of a file. Example is a simple text file, or maybe your text file you write in a notepad or wordpad, or maybe your word document having text ASCII characters only. Okay, so that is the example of a file. Now you can open it, you can read the content in that file, you can write content in that file, you can close it. So following operations you can perform on that file. And how it is stored? So stored as a sequence of bytes. So suppose I have a notepad and I'm writing hello, my name is Apeksha, and I'm saving it as a file onto my disk. Okay, so my name is Apeksha. This whole sentence is the content of that file. And how it is stored? It is stored as a sequence. And where, because in storage, the sequence is stored in the form of bits and bytes. We all know that. So, uh, hello, my name is Apeksha. I have written this in the file, but where do up till in the whole sequence of byte that is stored in the computer, where do I need to see that this is the end of the file? Okay, so we will see how to recognize that my file is starting from here and my file is ending over here. Okay, we will see. And so file is stored as a sequence of bytes. So whatever the content is inside the file, it is stored as a sequence. However, this sequence actually it's contiguous logically, but physically on the disk it can be at different positions. Okay, but all of these are seem to be logically connected. Okay. Okay, so last byte of a file contains the end of file character. End of file character is what? So there is a ASCII character 1A. This is the ASCII character 1A. Okay, so this is nothing. It's just a code that is appended at the end of the file. Okay, suppose you have a file and you have written some contents. So after this content is ending, there is a character which is end of file which is inserted. This character is 1A. This is also called as end of file. It is correct. It is inserted after the contents of your file. Okay, in the end. So this tells you that your file is ending. For example, in a string. So you know how string is stored in the system. Suppose I want to store hello. Now, how do you know that this is a complete string and this string is ending over here? What is the character?
Null character is zero.
Null, right. So null is stored here, right? So this null character tells that string is ending. Similarly, this one 8 character tells end of file. Okay. Now, while reading a text, the end of file character can be checked to know the end. Okay. So this end of file character would be placed if I want to store this hello in a file. I will place the end of file character in the end. Okay. Now there are two types of files. First is text file, which is your notepad. You write something in the notepad and you store it as a text having ASCII codes only. And second is your binary file, which can be image, audio, video, executable, etc. That is your audio file. Two types of files are there. Now opening a file. Now, first of all, before opening, you need to tell me what is pointer.
Variable that points to a data location.
So what exactly? So what points to mean? Suppose I write int uh, or I write suppose char star x. Okay, char star x is equals to suppose one character name a. Now what does it represents?
H points to the address of A in the memory location.
Right. So there is x and there is a. Hmm? Okay. So x is having what? X. What is the content of x?
The address
A.
of A.
Address of a. Right. So suppose a was stored in 1000 location. So x was having 1000. Right. And address of x could be something like 2000 or so. So if I print address of x, I will get 2000. And if I print value inside x, I will get address of a. Clear? So this thing is clear to everyone, pointer?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So exact same thing we are going to do is with the file. So this file star fp, file is nothing. It's just we are telling that fp points to something which is of file type. Okay. So file star fp is nothing. Fp is a pointer to type file. Okay. So fp will store the address of file. So if you create a file, suppose my file name was hello.txt. Okay, so I will write hello.txt over here and I will open it and I will specify the mode. I want to read it, I want to write it, or I want to append it. There are three types of mode. Okay, so fopen is nothing, it's just a system call, it's just a function and which tells you to open the file in a specified mode. Okay, and if fp returns null, this means system is not able to open the file specified with the hello.txt. So system is not able to open hello.txt. It will print error in file creation. So this program is clear?
Ma'am,
Yes,
file is a data type.
exactly. Just as int, char.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, any other questions?
No, ma'am.
So this is clear. This is very simple program. Okay. So there are three types of modes. So we talked about mode over here. So there are three types of mode: read mode, write mode, and append mode. So I want to open a file. Read only mode is there, right? Whenever you open a file, so there you can open it in a read only mode. You can open it write if you want to write something in it. You open it in write mode, and third one is append. Okay. So mode in which we open the file is can be R, can be W, or can be A. So if you write R over here in place of mode, you will write R. So this file name means hello.txt will open in read mode. Okay. So it opens a file for reading. W opens a file for writing, but there is one more thing. It deletes everything that was written in the file. So file was having, suppose this hello.txt was having, hello Peksha, how are you? Something was written, and then end of the file was there. Okay, end of file character was there. So this was the file. Now if I open it in the write mode, it will erase everything. So it will open a new file and the name of the file would be same, hello.txt. It will delete all the content and then it will open it. So that's why we use append. If I want to append something after end of file, I want to write something over after whatever was previously written, then I will use append mode. Okay, append opens a file for appending. Okay, so it will not erase the previous whatever it was having previously. Okay, so these are the three modes. I hope these three are clear.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, like in Python, we had option of opening the file in binary or in TXT mode.
Mm-hmm.
So, ma'am, in C, is it possible that we open a binary file and write it in a write mode so that we save it as a TXT file?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, ma'am.
For binary mode, you have to write RB. RB is for binary, WB is for binary, and AB is for binary. Instead of R, if you write RB, a file will be open in binary format.
Ma'am, this exists in C also.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
No, in C, if you want to open a binary file, you have to specify RB. You have to specify WB if you open a binary file in the write mode. And if you open a binary file in the append mode, you have to write AB. AB where? Here, in place of mode. In mode in which you want to open that file, you have to specify it, right? So if you want, you will say suppose JPG file was there. So xyz.jpg, and then suppose you want to open in the read mode. So you will write RB for binary. B is for binary. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay,
if we
ma'am.
do both reading and writing, then
If you do both, writing would be okay. WB.
ma'am, not we have to do both reading and writing.
The WB you can write and you can also get it printed over the screen. है ना?
Ma'am, like I was asking, like in the files there's written previously, we
Mhm.
have to write ahead of it this and also read the previous one.
So you can use append one. In
Append one.
you can previous content would remain as it is. It will open your file as it is, whatever was there, and then you can append something in it. Append means you can write further. You can write, suppose one line was written, you can write second line, and then you can also print that line. You can read it. So append mode would work.
So we can read the first lines, no? Previous
Yes.
ones. Okay,
Yes.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so this is what I was telling about JPG file. So RB, WB, and AB are for binary file. Okay. Now R plus, W plus, and A plus. There are further additional modes except RWA. So there are four things. Suppose in this program, suppose this hello.txt was not existing in your system. So fopen function creates a new empty file. If that file is not existing in your system, it will create a new file. Okay, so fopen function will search for the file in the system. If that file is there, it will open it in the read mode, and if it was not there, it will create a new file and it will open that for you. Okay, so in the R plus mode, so there are four things in R plus. You can read, you can write, and file can be created and truncated. Four things were there. Okay, so in R plus mode, you can read, you can as well as write, and new file can also be created but cannot be truncated. Truncated means previous content will not be deleted. Okay, this thing is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you have W plus. So in W plus there are four things again. So okay, so in W plus, uh, in W plus you can read, you can write, and file will be created, and it will also be truncated. Sorry, in this file will not be created, new file will not be created. If you want to open hello.txt, hello.txt, if it was not existing in R plus mode, it will not be created, but in W plus mode it will be created. Okay, so it will not be created. So this is the difference. These two things are possible in W plus mode but not in R plus mode. Okay, so this is R plus, this is W plus, and last one is A plus. Okay, in this, these three are possible: read and write, and creation of a new file. But truncate will not happen. Truncate means previous content will not be deleted. It will be open for writing some more content and reading everything. Okay, this table is clear. Okay, I will explain it once more. In R plus mode, you can read everything. If you open a file in R plus mode, you can read everything, you can write everything. But previous content will not be deleted, not be truncated, and new file will not be created if that file that you want to open is not existing in the system. It will not be created. In W plus mode, it will be created. You can read it, you can write in it, but the whenever you open it, previous content will be truncated. So you will not get anything. You will always get empty file open. Okay, in W plus mode. In A plus mode, read and write is possible, and it will also create a new file. Okay, but truncation is not possible. That means it will open whatever you have saved previously. So now this is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now closing a file. So closing is very, very important. Here, there's one error in the program. Here it's FP, not FPTR. Okay, so file must be closed as soon as all the operations on it are completed. So F is equals to F open, file name, mode, and then it will return -1, printf error in file opening if FP equal to null. So if it is system is not able to open your file, it will return null. And if it is null, you will print on the screen that error in file opening and it will return -1. Program will stop. Okay. Last is you will write, you will do something in the file, you will print something in file, you will put delete and so many other operations you will do in the file. Then F close FP. So you will close the file. So closing of file is very, very important. So whenever you open a file, you will close it. Okay. So that's all for today. I hope everything is clear. So we will start.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I read about this file handling online, so I
Mhm.
found that they used an exit function instead of return.
Haha. So you can also use that. No issues.
Okay, ma'am, like, is there a difference